Tyler, I have a few things to say before we get into the actual topic. Topic of today is gaming, everything with games, but I have a few things that I wrote down this week that common thoughts, misconceptions, things that we need to talk about, or I will go insane. I've been withholding these from you guys, and it's been such a difficult journey because I've had to, for once, close my mouth.
Thank you, Paul.
I haven't done that in a while, but I think, and I posted this on Twitter, I think I'm gonna start a small spoon collection because look how fucking cute this is.
No, I saw this on Twitter.
Wait.
I was like, this is not real. Like,
it's just a tiny little spoon. Wait,
yeah.
Pop, can I have to tell you something about the spoon collection.
Mm-hmm.
There was a Twitter thread of a guy visiting his friend, and apparently they also had really, really old spoons.
Thank you, Bob.
So old, in fact, that one of them was like from the Nazis.
Yes.
Nazi
See,
pen.
Choco, you would never know, but this one is also from the Nazis. That's why I picked it.
Of course.
Pop's Nazi era. Who said that?
Yes. Wait, my Nazi arc.
Are we gonna do I have to blur Nazi? I'm not going to.
No.
But I think we're gonna
I
start a
don't
small
think
spoon
so.
collection. This is
It's,
so
I mean,
cute.
it's not like we're against Nazis, obviously. We're not.
Nobody
That-
said that.
Like, it's a historic thing. You can't really. Why would you?
Okay, but you're just saying things. at
Thank
this
you,
point.
Choco.
Choco tried to make a defense for not Nazism. Thank you.
Shut the fuck up.
Choco's like,
This is
just
so
to be
cute.
clear. Thank
this-
you.
Is this the first one, Pop? Or do you
Yes,
already
this
have
is
a
the first one
collection
of the
going?
collection.
Oh,
It's gonna
okay.
be spreading wildly like wildfire, and I'm so excited.
You just
Literally,
You really just went into your grandma's kitchen, found the first spoon, started calling it a
Mhm.
collection.
exactly. I went to my local thrift store and I saw this on the way to like the cashier part, and I was like, why the fuck do they have 50-cent spoons just like in a box? And there was a bunch of them. A lot of them were ugly. Like a lot of them were ugly. But this one in specific was so cute. And I was like, oh, I need to get it. And I looked at my friends and I was like, I think I'm gonna start a spoon collection. Like immediately as soon as I saw it, and they were like, oh, okay.
So they hated it. That's what you're
But-
telling us. They hated it.
No,
Do you
literally.
use it,
they
or do you
did.
just save it for the collection?
Wait, have you told Ben about this?
I posted it on Twitter. He didn't like it though, and he also didn't look at it, and he didn't
Yeah.
say anything about it.
That's good.
So I haven't told him
Maybe
about
there's a
this,
reason.
but I feel like he would make fun of me.
There's well, he would know this because he's a Breaking Bad fan. There's like a scene in that show where these little spoons, they're like a huge problem for one character in particular. Just ask Ben about it. He'll know.
Okay.
Just be like, Ben, do you remember the mini spoon scene in Breaking Bad? And he'll know what you're talking about immediately. No context.
He'll go on
that's
like
it.
a 15-minute like talk about it. He'll go into
Exactly.
the lore of the Breaking Bad spoon collection.
I'm the only person here who's watched Breaking Bad.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, you guys suck.
Do you guys
No, we
remember
just have good
when
taste.
James Charles he had a hack, and his hack was to eat his pizza upside down so the flavors touch your tongue
No,
and you taste it more.
that's
The flavor
stupid.
touching your tongue, but it's just the cheese burning like your tongue.
Literally.
Yeah,
What
oh.
the fuck?
Mhm.
No, all the wrong
And
ideas,
I thought that was
girl.
genius at the age of like 13. I was like,
13.
wait, like I need to try this. And I literally did it for like the next 2 months because I was like I was a really big James Charles fan. I was like, I've got to try this. Like I've got to live the way of James Charles. And
I'm so
so
sorry, Pom.
I did do that for the next 2 months. I did get weird stares at school. It was very strange.
If anything, I find eating pizza, like if you take 2 pizza slices, right? And you like just fold them on top of each other so you have 2 dough sides, that makes sense to me because then like there's double everything, right? And like nothing falls out. Like it's almost like a, like a calzone or whatever you guys.
It's a burger.
Yeah, it's almost like a burger, I guess. But like
You just
that
you
makes
made a
sense. But like
sandwich.
upside down, first of all, I put like a bunch of fresh veggies on my pizza. I put so much shit on. Girl, that's just all gonna
Me
fall
too.
down. Like it can't do that.
That's
Like
true.
No,
I don't
literally.
know.
So whenever I make pizza, bitch, it's stacked to the fucking
Yeah.
brim. I'm like, there's so much stuff. There's so
It's
much
not
spinach,
just
so much
fucking tomato
arugula.
sauce and cheese. Like okay,
Next one.
glad we talked about that.
If they hated gay people so much, why did they make Jesus so sexy on the cross?
Pop brings this one up a lot, and I don't think Christians would appreciate it. I mean, yeah, Jesus is ripped. He's showing you feet for free. Like, why did they do all that?
That's what I'm
But
saying.
didn't they have to be? Because what was his job? Carpenter?
Yeah, it's true,
Aren't they
Choco.
usually
That's
buff?
true.
I don't know.
Yeah. He was a
carpenter.
He was, Pop. He was
Yeah,
a
he was a
carpenter.
carpenter.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
No, he
Pop.
wasn't.
Pop, he literally
joking.
Was Jesus
No,
a
he actually was a
carpenter?
carpenter though.
You're joking. Girl, weren't you a carpenter?
No, I cleaned carpets. There is two big differences there.
Well, it still has carpet in the name, so you're basically a
Right.
carpenter.
Jesus
Oh.
and
You are
Joseph
modern
are
day
called
Jesus.
tecton, which is most frequently rendered carpenter in Bible translators.
Oh.
Oh, but see, that
See, no, I
bothers
just think
me.
that's a lie.
Yeah, the translation
no.
will never truly know.
Exactly.
Wait, before we continue,
Mhm.
Girm, I have to show you something.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, that's
What does it
cute.
say?
What does it
Death
say?
metal?
Death water?
Metal,
No,
I
death-
think.
Metal. Oh, death.
Death metal.
Why? How did I read
Choco.
water? Like, what is
This
wrong with me?
cute.
Like,
You saw the M and you put it upside down.
Literally,
yeah, I
you turned
did.
it around.
I was
It's
like,
a
let me mirror this
unicorn.
in my brain. Mirrors it the wrong way. Like, okay, thank you.
I love
That's
that, Choco.
cute.
It is
Death
cute.
metal,
Thank
and
you.
it's the
Silly
it's the
little
worst
unicorn.
unicorn I've ever seen in my life.
Choco, have you thought about the kids in Africa and Indonesia that had to make that via child slavery?
Jesus Christ, Girm.
Well, have you?
Girm!
Girm.
Sorry, Girm always says shit like that, so my brain just
That's not
automatically.
true. I never have advocated for children anywhere.
Mm, mhm, mhm.
Well, Pub.
People who have their phones on vibrate scare me.
but-
Before we go
oh,
to this topic, you
So
constantly
you-
buy from Amazon. Okay, you
That
scam
was
them,
true.
but you buy
See,
from
no.
Amazon.
Choco, yes, I do scam from Amazon. Yes, I'm a scammer. Yes, I do scam from Amazon. I do get my investments back, but that doesn't excuse. Like, okay. Think about it like
Oh
this.
my
Think about it
God.
logically. When you really think about it, me scamming Amazon, that's a win for all. Bitch, that's a win for humanity. You know when they said, what's it called? The one moon quote, like first man on moon is a moon for Mars, for like all.
Do you
No,
mean
that was
a little
that was
step
right.
for...
No, wrong, Choco. Choco, stop. Let me stop you right there, Choco.
Okay.
One moon for
No,
all is a
Pub, you're right,
Mars
you're
for
right.
all. That was good. I'm gonna write that one down in my quote book.
See, you know that quote? That every single time, like, you know, like save the turtles. Oh, like save the turtles. Like don't put plastic. Like stop using plastic. See, this is a win for humanity every single time that I scam Amazon, because when you're really thinking about it, scamming small businesses, it's the move. It's the new like millennia. Like that's what we're gonna be doing in 2023. You know how people are like, oh, like, my 2023 goals is to be like so healthy and so happy and so like great and mystical and like magical. Mine is to scam more.
big
And when you
corporations.
scam,
Or-
sorry, so
or anything,
Mhm,
scam
mhm.
anyone and anything, or just big corporations.
exact.
No,
Anything.
but
Exactly.
Like, yes, all of the above.
This bitch
Yeah.
said yes.
Anything and everything, because when you, especially when you scam from Amazon, like, you know, the little kids that like are being forced child slavery, child
Mhm.
labor to make the stuff that you buy from Amazon,
Yeah.
like the shirts and the stuff, electronics especially.
Right.
Like me scamming Amazon, like I'm just getting at them back because I'm not able to help the kids. Not saying that I would help kids, but
I mean,
in the
I feel-
situation, like
I feel
I
like the
could.
labor's already been done, so it's a lose-lose for the kids, right?
Not
mhm.
this.
It's
But
like
they would still be
Not
they would still be
that,
getting
well,
their like
Amazon's already dead. Might as well
It
eat
will-
it.
well, yeah, because like, okay, it's like people who are like, save the trees, don't waste paper. Girl, the tree's dead. This is this is a corpse,
Right,
girl.
so let me
like,
waste more because it's like
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
Because-
just saying, it's what are we gonna do? Let it rot? Come on, guys, be for real.
Yeah, if we have like a tree
Okay,
revolution, then
paper
all the
not
trees are gonna
rotting.
go on strike.
Well,
paper not
Pop's not-
rotting. Like
Pop's not letting it rot anyway. He's just scamming Amazon out of money. Like
Not out of
that-
money, out of Bitcoin. They
that
use
prevention
they
is
updated
through
it
the
now.
roof. Pop's like, why are they checking this? Why are they checking on this? What do you mean? Like, of course they're gonna check on this. Okay.
Okay,
We're
this
Remember
may
when Pub
last.
said, I don't know why Amazon has this backlog. Like, because of people like you that scam them.
Literally.
Obviously.
Okay, this is my last one.
Okay.
What possesses the food of Italian restaurants to make men shit and queef so loud in public bathrooms?
I don't think
Are you
that's
sure
true.
Italian or
first
Mexican
of all.
food?
Choco, that's
I work at
racist.
Racist
No, because
Italians?
you guys. No, because you guys always say, what's that American restaurant?
Taco Bell, but that's
Taco
not
Bell?
Mexican food, Choco. Doja Cat said
it
it.
not?
This
What
ain't
is it
even
then?
Mexican food. Like, it's just like not Mexican.
I
It's
mean,
just
It's
like-
just the fact that both Mexicans and Italians share a lot of common ingredients like onions and garlics and certain vegetables that just cause bloating and gas. Like, it's not like
no. Because like people are like, oh, you gotta cook Italian. Italian food is my least favorite because it's just a sauce, right? It doesn't have to be red, but it's a sauce, cheese, and like noodle. Like it's
Mhm.
disgusting. Fuck you.
You do know that
okay, but that's
Italy has
that
a lot
just
more
sounds
to
like
offer than
lazy
just
Italian
that.
food. Like, I don't know,
Yeah.
the
There's
way
so much more
like
to Italian food.
I'm so sorry, but like if you would eat the dishes I make that are Italian based, you'll be like, the flavors. You'll be like,
What
this
does-
is good. There's
well, just
texture,
because
there's
you throw-
flavor.
Just because you throw Italian seasoning in meatloaf doesn't make it Italian meatloaf.
No,
Like, be for
you're not eating
real.
like no, not the Italian season in meatloaf.
Okay, so what
I
are we
work in an
talking?
Italian
Okay,
restaurant.
uh-huh.
Oh, you do?
What were we gonna say, Girm?
Well, I want Stealth to give me an example of an Italian
Oh.
dish that's not that.
So, an
What
example.
do you mean? Like, okay, no, you putting me on the spot like this. This is not fair.
The
But I
most
don't know. Like, I usually
Uh-huh.
what?
No, go. I need to hear
No,
it.
no.
I wanted
Go
to say
ahead.
of Italian food, but I just remembered it's
Oh.
spaghetti. The
Yeah,
thing I was gonna
literally.
say, so.
Or like it's like
No.
oh, it's
Oops.
eggplant, and then they cover it in cheese and breadcrumbs. Like that's
There's
2 out
so
of
much
3.
more. Oh my god, there's so much to Italian food, Girm. It's
Okay.
not just spaghetti
Mu-
and sauce.
Okay, it's mussels, and then they put it in a red sauce and call it fucking like soup and stew. Like, girl, what? There's always gonna be a tomato in there.
Oh,
Hold on, my dog has to shit.
Okay.
oh,
Oh.
nothing.
Again.
I work in an Italian restaurant, and whenever I go to use the washroom, I always hear men full on taking big brick, like thunder clapping, like earth shattering, like ground shaking, like thunder clapping shits. It's insane. Especially on Saturday, like I worked
Bob, what are you
2 days
talking
ago?
about?
at my restaurant that I
It's
work
just
at,
like-
at my work that I work at. That's why, like, I think for some reason they put some sort of like cyanide or like something
Girl,
in
cyanide is
Italian
poison.
food to make men shit so fucking loud. Because they
Okay.
go in there proud as fuck, ready to take a big fat dump, and they're existing just like with other people in the bathroom, going at it. And like big farts too, and like nothing's coming out. You know, it's
White
just air
chick?
like flabbergasting out of that hole.
White chicks scene? The fart
Yeah.
scene? The toilet scene?
I don't think Pop's ever seen
Just
White
going
Chicks
as a
or
volcano
Stealth.
erupting.
I haven't.
Yeah, they haven't
You
seen
haven't
it.
seen
Choco.
White Chicks?
No.
Oh my god. Okay, we have to watch with you Spy and White Chicks.
And we have to watch the other two that Pop mentioned. Pop, what was the scary movie?
You're next.
Oh, you're next. Okay, we're good. Wait,
That's the one with the blender, right?
yeah, the blender. In the
Yeah.
hand. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a passionate Italian hater. Thank you.
No.
But
You're
Stealth,
so silly.
okay, Stealth, did you think of a food? Let me hear it.
Okay, yeah. For example, like this weekend, I made like I don't know what it's like. I don't know what it's called in English, but it's like this tomato cream based sauce with
Tomato.
like
Already failing.
tomato. True. Okay. With curry, with chili flakes, with like bell pepper like bits, I guess, and then
Right.
you add. Right. Okay, shut up. Then you add some basil, some thyme, some like okay, I guess Italian herbs, and then you add some shrimp, but you bake
You
the-
glazing
bake
over the Italian herbs real quick. right.
like okay, you said it yourself. You just add some Italian herbs. Well, yeah, like basil, thyme, rosemary, all that kind of
Right,
stuff.
the Italian stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, and then you add
was
some fresh
there-
tomatoes to the sauce as well, together with the tomato paste,
That's tomatoes
and then
twice
just
now.
let that simmer.
That's 3 times
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, yeah,
tomatoes.
yeah. No. You do tomato paste and then fresh tomatoes. Like you can't.
Ooh,
You have to
okay.
do both. Okay.
And you're wondering why you're shitting.
And then you can add what?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, and then you add your onion, your garlic, then you add your other red veggies of choice. You can add more or less depending on how complex you want the dish. And then you just you fry the shrimp, then you add the shrimp, then you let that whole sauce simmer for like half an hour so that all the the shrimp stuff gets into the sauce. And then you add some tagliatelle, and then it's like a really nice Italian dish that has like a bunch, like some flavor to it. Like it's not
Just
like,
just to backtrack a bit, tagliatelle, is that a pasta of some kind?
Yeah, it is.
Interesting. Okay, well, 2 out of 3, I don't know, you guys.
Italy, come on, man.
What? Like, it's a pasta, but like there's no like when I think of Americans, when they think of Italian, they just know spaghetti and that's it. But like there's so many different pastas for so many different uses.
To some kind of sauce, a pasta, right, of some sort, or cheese in there. Those are the big three
what's
for
Mexican
me that
food?
make it Italian.
It's beef, it's beans, and it's some kind of like garlic and onion sauce.
Rice.
This is what Stealth was talking about when he said all those words that he just said right now.
You got green and red sauce.
We actually started doing a picture.
This is dog shit. No, this is actually just dog shit covered in hot sauce.
No.
It's deep fried shrimp.
We're done.
No, it's not.
It is.
Oh Lord, this is sick. Girl, we're
It's
20
deep
minutes
fried
in.
shrimp.
Now we're fighting about Italian food. I don't know. Leave your opinion. Do you hate Italian food, or do you like Italian food, or are you normal? There you go.
No, not are you normal.
I used to have a friend that would call it Italian. I would hate myself every time she said it. I was like, why'd you say it like that? She wasn't Italian. She was like Polish. Why would she do that?
Polish?
Mm-hmm.
I'm convinced that Polish people aren't real.
Oh, they are, Pop. They are.
No, because I went to like a really white school, like a Catholic white school, and there were a lot of Polish people alive, but I don't think they were Polish. I just think they were Italians and like hiding or something.
Because of they're ashamed of the cuisine. It would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were going to make some sort of Nazi comment there, Girm.
No. I mean, yeah, people forget they were on the Nazi side. Like, they forget that too. I give them enough credit for that. Like, remember.
I just want to mention we mentioned Nazis way too much in this podcast.
And like, a lot. We're going to do an episode
the
one day.
topic isn't even anything related to that.
It's true.
Girm, do you want to explain your background?
Oh, yes. So, last week we were supposed to talk about gaming, but stuff was going through the ringer. So, we postponed. and we just talked about Pop learning how to scam. Which, for any Amazon employee listening, that was parody. It actually wasn't real. He's just doing a little silly joke. Okay.
I got paid by Amazon to say that.
I tried. Anyway, my background, as
Not
you can
that
see,
I tried.
if you look at the fridge, I carefully edited out what looks to be a dildo on the fridge. Absolutely.
Listen, when you don't have a handle, sometimes you have to improvise.
It's the dildo handle.
Thank you. What is in here? Oh my god, my club crackers. I love club crackers. Absolutely obsessed with these things. This is one thing that Italy did do right. The club cracker. I don't know if they invented it, but I give them credit for it.
I need to look this up. Club cracker?
Yeah, it's by Keebler.
Oh, wait,
super
Kellogg's.
Buttery.
It's
super buttery. Yeah, when they were doing the boycott, like the strike, I was boycotting it, so I didn't have them for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months. It was awful.
And you were starved. You could feel like
I'm gonna ask
the ants crawling inside your
Italy.
skin.
Literally. Guys, should we just talk about food this episode?
Pardon?
Should we just talk about food?
Do you want to?
If you want.
I mean, I have a fun food story. When I was working at can I say the name of my restaurant? I don't know, at Boston Market.
Of course.
It's like a Midwestern chicken. Yeah, it's like a Midwestern chicken place. They sell like American food, like mashed potatoes, meatloaf. But one time,
a white delicacy
for sure. So we were like really busy, right? It was like super busy, and it always gets busy around like 6 p.m. because dinner time and white people. And so like I was cooking a bunch of shit nonstop. My brother was like the person who would cook, and I would do dishes. But because we were so busy, I was helping him. by the way, like I know people don't go to like fast food for food standards, but my brother was an absolute like disgusting fucking pig.
Mhm.
I hated him in that kitchen. And like at least I had some standard of wanting people to not eat disgusting, but he would like take his dirty glove and put it in the food to get food.
Oh.
Like I hated his ass in there. But anyway, anyway, after this rush like happened, right? Like it was like super busy from like 6 to 7. I was like, okay, finally I can go piss. So I like take my bathroom break, and we have to use the same bathroom as like the customers. And I go in there, and somebody had just smeared mashed potatoes all over like the 2 mirrors we had in there.
That was
So-
mean.
Well,
Sorry to break it to you, but that was me, girl.
you know what, Paul? I went in there, I took a look at it, I peed, and I left telling nobody what I witnessed. It was not my problem, girl. If I had said anything, they were gonna make me clean it, and it was not gonna be my problem. That was
Right.
not a team effort. I was so tired. I remember that day so much. That one stuck in my memory. You see, that's
So was it just gone the next day that you like were at work?
I mean, because I worked the evening shift, so I worked from 6 to 10. So somebody had to take care of it between close and opening, but it wasn't me. I don't know who it
Girl,
was.
want to be one of the customers?
Yeah,
They're
well,
like, oh, let me clean.
No.
people are animals. Like, don't give them
A
food.
germaphobe that has like wipes with them.
Exactly, stuff. They figured it out.
Well,
Sounds
either
like it
that
would
or
just be
somebody
you.
with a child.
Stuff is
They
not a
always have wet
germaphobe.
wipes.
Trust me.
What?
South, are you a germaphobe?
No, I'm literally the opposite. Like I'm so sure that if someone would like watch 24/7 for like a week what I do, they would be like the average person would be disgusted. Like
That's true.
I'm the opposite of a germaphobe. Like food will fall to the floor, bitch. I'm eating that food. Like that food will not be wasted.
Stuff said
Bitch, it's
20
the
minute
1 second
rule.
rule because you pick it up so fast.
No, it's a 20-minute rule.
No. I work with like a 3-second rule, 5-second rule on a bad day. Like it's I don't know, it's whatever.
I imagine Stealth full scooping like a pile of spaghetti he dropped on the floor with his hand, like clawing it back onto his plate. This is fine. Gives a little pat.
Are you guys
Okay, but the
germaphobes?
thing is, see, like I clean the house and I clean the kitchen, so like I know how clean the house and the kitchen is at all times because I'm like, oh, like I cleaned like 3 days ago, 4 days ago, or I cleaned yesterday, or I cleaned today. So like depending on how clean I know the house is, I will set my own rules and boundaries of like when I can eat food that fell on the floor. No, if that makes sense. Like does that make sense?
That's awful. You have like a calendar for when you can eat. No, Stealth. No, see,
I mean, it's true. What can I say?
Choco, to answer your question, I am not a germaphobe, except for when it comes to the bathroom. Like, for some reason, bathrooms, I need it to be clean. I
Girl,
can't
then
do
what
it.
happened when you walked out of
Oh
the
yeah,
mash?
I get that. I get that actually.
Well, that
The
wasn't my
mashed potato
bathroom, Pop. That wasn't...
Oh.
Like, okay, one time I went to the movie theater and somebody had just completely shit on the side of the toilet. I didn't use the bathroom that time. I left immediately.
How
Oh.
do you miss so
I don't
bad?
know. I don't know how they missed so bad, Choco. I was like, they were like halfway through pulling their pants down, swinging their ass around, and like the shit just plopped out. Like, what? I couldn't. It's a medical mystery to me, but I was like
Do you guys
13, so.
Not the medical mystery.
do you guys shit in public bathrooms?
No, but
No.
Yes.
no, I don't.
I don't
Like,
even
unless
clean
it's like
public
okay. The
bathrooms,
thing is, I
Pub.
have IBS, like so
Yeah.
I struggle a lot with like
Loser.
like just doing things.
Stealth, I
But
heard
yeah,
you say
not a
I beat
loser.
ass.
Anyways. No, IBS. Look it up. So yeah, but like I will avoid public. So like okay, back up about the hygiene thing. Like I'm kind of gross by my own standards, but that only involves things that actually involve me. I'm grossed out by other people though. Like if like so like I won't go to like public toilets or like I won't even drink of like my family's like glasses or like things that they've touched. Like I will
Yeah.
only like if I'm not sure if a glass of water is mine, I won't drink it. Like no,
Same.
like not even like I think this is mine. I'm like 90%. No, I'm not drinking it. Like it's gone. Like but if it's mine or like my partner's, then it's fine because obviously like it would kind of be weird if you had that with a partner when you're like kissing, but then you like don't want to drink of their drink. But yeah, anyways,
Stealth.
besides that, so like
I was sorry
yes,
to
when it comes to other
interrupt.
people, no, when it comes to myself.
Mm. Choco, you can go first, because
about the kissing thing and the partner thing. Somebody on Twitter wrote or I maybe I listened to it from another podcast, but somebody was like, "This guy was eating my ass yesterday, and then the next morning I made him eggs, and he was like, this tastes like shit. Like, how are you fine with eating ass, but these eggs are like somehow not fine with you?"
I mean, because eggs could be fine, delicate cuisine, and ass is just ass.
ass is whole.
Ass is ass. Like the expectations, they're there. Like there's nothing like eggs. You like.
See, ass is like an Advil pill. You always know what you're expecting.
Exactly, and well, that's not true. But, okay, but Pop, are you a germaphobe?
No, but oh my fuck, I have so many stories about my mom because my mom.
Wait, can I say one that I remember? And if you don't want it, I'll cut it out. I remember Pop told us one time that his mom had like an open wound on her foot or leg, and she put raw honey in that shit. I was like, wait a minute.
You can keep that in. That was me. That was me who put the raw honey on her wound. And okay. So my mom, she kind of is allergic to like bees and wasps and stuff like that. And she got one sting like on her boob like years ago. And it took so long for her to heal it, but she didn't put raw honey on it, so it didn't last at least 5 years. But my mom, she was having fun, she was having a key, she was having a laugh, and she was by a beach, and there was a wasp that was nearby and stung her like ankle foot, almost kind of like just like down on her feet.
Yeah.
And she was like, ow, that hurt a lot. She came home that night, and this was like 4 years ago. She came home that night, and I was like, oh no, what happened? She was like, I don't know, a wasp just stung my foot. And I was like, that is so upsetting. Let me check on my iPod 4 Touch to see for any solutions. And so I searched up how to treat a wasp wound. And bitch, the first thing that came up was use raw unpasteurized honey. And so me at the age of 12, I didn't know any better. 12 or 11, I didn't know any better. And so I got honey. I was like, Mom, trust, like you'll be fine.
You're like those Victorian
days. Like, don't worry
doctors.
about it.
Just cut off the limb.
Literally, Choco.
Before you even finish this, I'm like, what already baffles me is that your mom is like listening to a 12-year-old looking up this crucial medical information on his iPod Touch 4th generation.
She's like, I paid good money for that medical advice.
His iPod Touch better be fucking worth it.
Literally, girl. She was trusting in the process.
I put raw unpasteurized honey on her wound. It stung a lot. And she woke up like 2 mornings afterwards, and she was like, wow, this looks like shit. Because we literally just like, we didn't treat it with any rubbing alcohol. There was no sort of sanitization. She didn't even wash herself after going to the beach. But she came back home dusty and with sand all over her, in a towel with like clothes underneath and with the wound on her foot. And bitch, raw unpasteurized honey on that without any cleaning or sanitization. I'm pretty sure that like created like a new form of COVID inside of her. But
you gave her an infection.
Not the biochemical experiments on your mom's foot.
She was my test subject. Like I was just figuring something. I was figuring
this is awful.
But yeah. So every
If
single
there's
time
one thing you don't want to get from a 12-year-old is medical advice. I'm just gonna say that.
But she's been struggling with her foot now for the past like 4 years because of me, and she has to go every Tuesdays and Fridays to get her wound changed for her leg. And every single time she goes, I always have an inkling of me inside that I'm like, oh, I was the reason that caused that. I am so sorry, girl, but it's upsetting and it's really sad to think about, and I feel really
so
guilty.
Unreal.
You're literally a Victorian doctor. You somehow made it worse.
Yeah. That's true.
Pop, I'm gonna be honest. I think the blame is here on your mom? Like, I feel like your
Directly
mom
on your
shouldn't have
mother.
trusted you when you were 12.
Yeah.
Like, why did your mom just like blindly trust? Like, why did she not, like, I don't know,
I
call
don't
a
know,
doctor?
girl.
Like,
She
I
was
don't know,
so
like,
And even-
anything at all. Like,
Stealth, even that, even if God, okay, let's say we all trust 12 years old. Why don't you wash your
Right.
fucking feet after
Why
the
don't
beach?
That's what I'm
And when the sand
saying.
and stuff is on,
Oh,
like on your
speaking about
that
washing
too,
feet,
like,
I'm confirmed, and I think that I've never heard my mom shower in the past year and a half. Or brush her
that's-
teeth.
Wait, is she like a dry soaper?
No. She's not a dry soaper, but I've never heard somebody other than me turn on the fucking shower to shower in the past year and a half. Clinically insane.
That is concerning. But
Mhm.
that is concerning on various.
She let Charlotte
I can't-
groom her. It's fine.
Yes,
Oh,
no,
yes.
literally. Charlotte licking her wound. She's like, no,
Oh
I
my
got
god. No, because okay, really random, but like I have a cat and I love her to death, even though she's like fat and stupid.
What
but
the
like
fuck?
it's whatever. But she'll always come, and then when I'm sitting at my desk, she will come. But like I shower, like I want to say, I mean, I used to shower a bit less but now I work out more, so I want to say I shower like every day or like once every 2 days. But yeah, anyways, so I shower and I'm like very into skincare, so I always have like nice skincare, like my face feels very clean and like very healthy. And then my cat, for some reason, she thinks, you know, I pet her and she says, oh my god, thank you for petting me, and then she wants to do something back, so then she wants to lick me, but then she wants to lick my face, and like, and in her eyes it's probably like, oh, I'm cleaning it, but I'm like, girl, like this shit is gross.
Man.
Like I don't know what you're trying to do, but like
she
like,
was cleaning
like
her,
I don't know, like
her
I get the
kitty
idea, but then
clit.
she's licking me, but then I feel bad for not letting her lick me, because I don't want her to think that like I don't appreciate her like affection and her return of love. So I'm like, and then like it's me and my cat in this awkward situation where I'm like looking at her because I know she wants to lick me. And then we have this kind of like stare off, and then I let her lick me like once or twice, not more than that. And then I'm like, okay, thank you.
Thank
I
you.
always
This
think
is
about
enough,
how-
thank you. And then I like
I always think about how fucking disgusting and nasty like cats and especially dogs' tongues are if you haven't brushed their like mouth or their tongue in any way, shape, or form. Charlotte, we've never brushed her teeth or her tongue at all. From the 9 years, 10 almost, of having
that's
her,
where the stench
not
is
a
coming
single
from.
brushing.
well, you don't have to.
Yeah, don't cats and
Really?
dogs have like antibacterial saliva?
Yeah,
But don't
cats and
people
dogs
still-
have their own. Like if they just eat like very like either raw meat or like just like, you know, like their cat food, dog food, but like not wet, like more dry foods. Like then they don't really need to get like they need like teeth checkups, but they don't need to get their teeth regularly
Yeah.
brushed. Like they have all the necessary stuff to keep their
But don't
teeth
people
healthy, and
Yeah,
but obviously they're
you
gonna have
can
a
brush
bit like they're
your
not like
dog's teeth.
girl, their breath is not gonna smell like Colgate, but like it shouldn't smell too bad either. Like
Mhm.
Do you guys
You
have,
can brush your
have the
pet's teeth though.
cat
Yeah.
tongue chocolates?
Mm-mm.
No?
What's
no.
what now?
Cat tongue chocolate. It's like
Well, Stealth
Let's
would be the
Google, let's
closest because he's European.
I'll send you guys the picture.
Yeah, I'm Belgian and I have 13 cats. I should know about this.
You should know about this. I've
Oh.
seen most of those cats.
Going back to
Oh,
wait.
Why the hell is this loading
is this
so
for
long?
people or for cats? I'm confused.
It's for people.
Which
It's
Because
for
this
people.
looks kind of good.
Where what am
It's
I?
for people.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
oh.
But why are there
It's
so many
this.
kittens? Why is this advertised almost as like cat food?
Yeah.
Choco, how do you
It's
say
chocolate
this?
for
I don't know how
humans.
comfortable I would feel having like kittens and cats on like my chocolate packaging. Like, what am I eating here?
Back to what Stealth was saying like 10 minutes ago about how like with glasses and stuff and like what were you saying? Something about like glasses and something about like drinking through glasses and stuff like that. My mom she is a very nasty woman in the way where she
We are
likes
aware.
to make coffee. She
Uh-huh.
likes to make coffee and she takes long ass fucking time to drink any of her drinks or any of her coffee, any of
Oh.
her teas, any of her beverages, anything that she drinks. She takes a really long time to. And so like I won't use any of the glasses in the pantry or any of the cups except for 3 cups and 2 specific glasses that I have in like the kitchen, secluded in like a hiding place so she's not able to use them. Because every single fucking glass and every single cup in the house is stained by her having coffee left in there in her room for days. And you can see,
I can imagine this, yes.
it's fucking
You
disgusting.
can see like the rings inside, right?
Yes, you can see the rings around it. It's fucking insane.
Serious?
And it stains like incredibly bad too. And even scrubbing it off with fucking bleach, we have to soak it. And then also for some reason she used to be in like she used to be obsessed with like smoothies and stuff like that.
Okay.
And wait,
why did this turn into shit talking your mother hour? This is supposed to be about food.
This is on the topic of food. With like forks and stuff like that, since our dishwasher, it's broken and it's been broken for like the past 2 years, my mom and I hate washing dishes. So I get my mom to wash most of the dishes, and she's really bad with washing dishes. Like, you know how...
She probably
okay.
loves washing dishes.
Literally, every single time that I go to a restaurant or something, and I'm using any utensil or any bowl or any plate or something, I'm like, this is the most public thing I've ever used
It's true.
in my life.
You're sharing
And
it.
that's what it feels like, because it shows on the utensils of inside my house, because my mom's really bad at cleaning dishes.
Remind me
doesn't
to not
soak
drink at your
anything.
house when I come visit.
Yes, exactly. No, genuinely, Choco, if you ever come over to my house, anybody at all, bring your own mugs, bring your own cups.
Okay.
The plates are okay. The bowls are okay because I keep those
Thank you.
sanitized because I eat off of those. But bring your own mugs and glasses.
Isn't that like a new thing? Like on TikTok, I see it a lot. Where and like I'm so sorry to shit on white people again. At least white people here in the U.S. But it's like there's a bunch of videos of them posting like them making food, right? And then it's like their cat was just in the crock pot, and then they're like cooking in that shit. Yes, Pop, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes, yes, Girm.
Or like their cat like walks over their sheet of cookies that they've like rolled out, and then they just like cut the cookies out and eat it. Yeah, and it's like this new trend.
Yeah,
of like
their
don't
cat
eat
like
other
taking a
people's
shit
homes
10
or some
minutes ago
shit.
in the litter box.
Literally, like oh, that's what
Okay.
I'm worried about. Like when my dog goes to shit, and then she comes inside after cleaning her cooter. Like she'll do that, and then she wants to like lick me, and I'm like, do not approach me. Also,
Do not lick me.
wait, this
Do
candy
not let that tongue touch any part of my body.
this candy that Choco sent. Can you guys look at
It
that
looks
last
good.
cat? He is fucked up, girl. What is wrong with him? He's like, what the hell is going on?
On the topic
Look
of
at him.
outrageous white people in
Please.
America food thingies, this American lady making English or British tea, horrible.
Wait, let me
What
watch
is
this and I'll
wrong
stream
with
it for
her?
you guys.
What is wrong with you
I don't
guys?
trust these videos. I'm convinced like 99% of these videos are not real. Like they're
Are
just
we gonna
like,
stream
This
this?
one
Like,
has
yeah,
to be
you know,
not
like
real.
skits.
It's insane. Who the fuck makes tea like that?
Okay, let's see.
Hey guys, so I got a lot of questions after my last
Okay,
video, and
I got a
everyone
lot of
wanted
questions.
to
Why
see me
blonde
make
American
hot tea
mom
or British tea. So today
make
we are
hot
going to
tea?
make tea.
Well, it's British
So
tea.
fill our mug with water.
Already she's doing it wrong.
in the
Okay,
microwave.
she's pouring
Oh.
tap
For a
water
minute.
into a cup, putting it
Pour
into a
the milk in.
microwave for a minute. Pouring
Drop your
milk
tea
in
bag in.
microwaved water. Okay.
What?
Add the sugar.
Drop the tea bag in.
No.
Add sugar.
Give it a little stir.
Oh,
And that's how you make
a
hot
little
tea.
stir.
So I get a lot of questions about
Why she add a
hot
cup of
tea.
Why
tea?
is
The rest isn't
I mean, a
important.
cup of sugar.
This American girl
The rest isn't
likes as hot
important. It
tea.
was literally just the first
So
one.
I
I don't
mix
care
a
about the
lot
rest.
of ingredients together.
Well, now I'm
Ignore the
curious.
rest.
Hold
1
on.
I
cup
don't know
of
what you just
Pepsi.
made, but that wasn't tea.
2 cups
Like, that
of
wasn't
Tang,
tea.
Country
That
Time
wasn't-
No, we're
Lemonade.
done. This is
One
horrendous.
What
cup of
is
sugar?
the tea?
It's basically like
Isn't tea already like?
It
No,
says
no, no.
iced tea,
So
not insta tea.
instant iced tea though. Basically, you put it in, right? You see that powder? It dissolves. It's like
Right.
the crystalline
I see the
coffee.
powder.
Instant
You
iced
know-
tea, quite literally, is just
But this-
sugar
But
and
this
flavor.
is like buying
Yeah.
instant Coke.
Mhm.
This is like buying instant
Yeah.
Coke. Why would you do? Why not just buy Coke? Why not
Every
just buy
single time-
iced tea? Like,
Every
what's
single
the
time
point
that I
of
go over
this?
This
to
is
my one friend's
unsweetened.
house, she's very white. She has a bunch of like, bitch, she has fucking like gigantic barrel sticks
Yes.
of those fucking like
Lemonade
iced,
pop,
instant iced
tea.
tea. And
Yeah.
yes, lemonade,
Yes.
iced tea, bunch of different flavors too. She's like, "Oh, do you want some ice? Do you want a drink?" I'm like, "No.
Okay.
My water bottle."
My parents
I'll
used to
just
buy
use water,
that.
bottled water, please.
There's
Yeah,
so
my
much
parents
artificial
used to
stuff in
buy
it.
those
It scares
things.
me.
It's true. Like, I think that's half the reason I stopped drinking those kind of drinks
Mhm.
a while ago. Because
I mean,
we had them all
I'm gonna
over the
like,
house.
maybe this will come as a shocker to you guys, but like, I'm pretty sure like normal iced tea and normal Coke has just as many chemicals and garbage in it than that. But I get the idea behind it.
I mean, I guess, but Coke can like dissolve shit. I feel bad every time I drink a Coke. Sprite's
And that's
like my
not concerning
favorite.
to you. The way you can make like. The way you can clean a bathroom with
Yes,
Coke and like get rid
literally.
of like the
But-
nastiest, dirtiest stains, and y'all drink that shit, like that could not be me. Like, I'm so
My
sorry.
mom using milk to clean the floors.
You're
Right.
joking, Choco.
What?
Okay, well, hold on.
Can
We're in shock.
okay, let me rewind my brain 15 seconds so I can hear that again. What was that?
Choco.
My mom using milk to clean the floors. But we get these weird black stains on the floor that are a little sticky, and we don't know where they come from. We think maybe our shoes,
Yeah,
but the
scuff
milk
mark.
actually really helps. Like, it actually cleans
Choco.
Okay,
those
So,
black
Choco-
stains, so we use milk.
Chuck, I'm gonna give you a hot tip. Are you watching stream? What kind of
This
flooring
is-
do you guys have?
This is not real.
I don't think it's scuff marks.
Like I'm
Girm.
assuming just like tiles, right? Like,
it's these things.
what about just using bleach?
Where are they,
That's
girl?
so
Show me the
cool.
scuff mark.
Not a tennis ball.
Yeah, you can
Why
use.
she's get-
See, look, it's a scuff mark, Chuck. I guarantee it. And you can just use a
no,
tennis
no.
ball to get rid of that shit.
It's in scuff marks. But it's
Choco
good to
seeing
know that
ominous
you can use
black
it.
marks on the
Black
floor
and
and not thinking anything
sticky?
of it and using milk as the first like solution.
Wait,
I-
yeah.
I didn't.
That
My
is
mom.
so weird.
My mom accidentally spilled. My mom accidentally spilled milk on the floor and cleaned it up, and the black marks were like gone. She was like, "Oh my god,
No.
hold on!"
This
And then
is-
she spilled it all
Choco,
over.
Windex was
Like,
invented for a
Wait,
reason.
This is how,
No.
wait, this is how I imagine like stuff like 2,000 years ago. Like, someone accidentally spills milk and they're like, "Oh, I can clean with this."
My
Okay.
mom literally being like that. Oh, I love
Wait,
it.
That
Choco,
is
so
so
fun.
scary.
I'm very curious. Like, I need to figure this
Yeah,
mystery out. What do you mean black and sticky? You need to describe this to me.
I can send you a picture.
Oh, yes. Send me a
Choco.
picture
But
immediately.
like, I
That'll
also want like a
contaminate it.
breakdown actually of like how, because I'm pretty sure if you clean any floor, like if I would clean the floors here with milk, girl, they're not clean, they're stained with milk.
Milk.
Like,
yeah.
how does that work? Like, I would have to like go at it with then like proper cleaning products after. Like, what's the point? Like, then might as well just clean it initially with cleaning product. No.
Yeah, but the cleaning products didn't help. They didn't remove the black stains. Somehow only milk did. I don't know what's in there.
It's probably like some weird enzyme, and you guys are. What? I'm so curious,
Yes.
Choco. I need to be inside your home immediately.
This podcast is when we find out I have some sort of weird ass demon on my
Choco,
kitchen
that's
floor.
where COVID originated from.
My kitchen,
Like,
right?
But not only that, but I'm also concerned because like milk, like it can spoil and create really unpleasant odors. So like, unless you really clean, like if you clean, for example, the kitchen floor, like I'm imagining this at my home, like I'm cleaning the kitchen floor with milk, but like I would have to make sure after to like get every nook and cranny, so there's like no like, you know, like
Oh,
bits of
Girm,
milk like that.
please
like, seeps
put that
into, like,
away.
a
I don't
cranny
wanna
or
see
something
that
behind me.
Oh,
That
no,
shit's
no, no,
gonna
no, no.
like spoil and like go bad. Like
Okay, I'm gonna stop watching.
that's interesting.
I
Okay,
hate
so I just
mold
learned
so
that
much.
milk can clean mildew. Is it possibly mildew that you guys have?
I don't. You know what? I'm gonna ask my mom. It's like 1 a.m. now. I'll
you
ask
need
tomorrow.
to, Choco. I need
She'll know
pictures.
better.
I need
Yeah,
data
I'll send
samples.
pictures.
I need lab results. I need information.
You will get your information tomorrow.
I swear it's just gonna be scuff marks and a tennis ball will do the trick.
Maybe. I'll ask my mom, dude. I don't know.
The only reason I learned this was because when
But
we used
didn't
to
you
go
have a
to old
picture?
people's homes, we had to clean scuff
Didn't I have a
marks and we
picture?
would use a tennis ball.
maybe my mom took a picture.
Like, how do you even
I
create
would have
scuff
to
marks? Like, is it like some type of shoes or what is it?
It could be your shoe or
like moving
yeah.
or chair
Furniture.
moving.
if
Yeah.
someone has a walker in the family,
I
the walker's
see.
little things. You have old people in the house?
Old
There's only
people?
you, Girm.
I'm not in the house, Choco. I would take care of that stain. Without using
Yes,
milk.
you do the cooking. Yes, you do the cleaning. It's fine. Our
Exactly.
milk, we somehow always leave a
And
little bit of
before-
milk and it runs
And
out.
before your mom
so
spills toothpaste on the floor and accidentally finds out she can clean with it.
Wait, you guys are probably, I don't know, maybe you guys are too young to remember, but it was like a huge thing back in the day when you had CDs to clean them with toothpaste, which absolutely fucked them up.
Oh,
Yes, I hate-
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
It fucked them up. It literally made them unusable. Like sometimes,
literally.
like I was like, who can even now, like people are like, oh, like I mean, I remember back when I had my iPod Touch 4th generation with mirror background, like mirror backsplash. And
Oh,
like
right.
I remember like, people like, oh, like if you get scratches on the back of your iPod Touch, use toothpaste. Girl, that shit did not
Toothpaste.
work. Like the scratches were still
must have
there.
been
They
a
were just
deep
now like
troll.
filled with fucking toothpaste. Like.
It was a troll.
Like I don't get where that came from because it doesn't work. Yeah, like whoever started that, fuck you. I hope you, I don't know,
Die.
don't have a good day. No, I don't wish death on people. Most people.
I do.
we
I do,
hope you
obviously.
spill
You do,
milk all
okay.
over your floor and then find out you can use it for cleaning.
Okay, Choco. Choco trying to make this normal, like normal people dump milk onto their floor.
Dump
I
milk
mean,
on the floor,
okay.
then wipe it, and they're like, wait, this actually doesn't clean bad. Even if I clean, like, how do you get there? Like, I'm trying to figure out how that. I'm trying to like break down the thought process here. Like if I
can
spill
ask my
milk
mom.
and I like,
Listen,
wipe my towel,
It happened to my
trying to clean
mom.
it up, I'm like,
but
oh wait, this is like a good
interrogating me is
cleaning
gonna
part,
give you
like-
answers.
Okay, Choco. By
Choco,
the next
we gotta get your
podcast,
mom on the
we want
podcast.
answers. Yeah,
I'll ask
literally.
my mom.
Okay. Also, talking about milk, can we talk about how I used to be able to drink milk just dandy, like peachy keen, no problem, no issue, right?
Mhm.
And then Stealth and a bunch of other people were like, "Did you know it's super disgusting to actually drink milk because they explained it really well, right? Like we're the only animal that drinks other animals' milk. So milk cows are like literally produced to like create milk really unnaturally.
Mhm.
So I started drinking milk for like 3 months because I was like,
unethically,
yeah, I was like, fine, like I'll give it a break. And I tried oat milk, I tried almond milk, soy, and like out of all of them, oat milk was probably my favorite. But I love eating like cakes and stuff, right? And I can't eat it with like oat milk because it's not the same. So one day I'm like, yeah, like little donuts or like Mexican
Sure.
bread. Yeah.
Really?
Yes, I need milk.
Really?
Yes.
okay.
Like, uh-huh.
just like a glass, just like a pint of milk with your cake.
Yeah, like a little cup of milk, just like to wash it down
I
as
thought
I
you
eat.
meant like the milk used
like,
in
to
those
wash it
kind of
down?
stuff.
No, like to wash it down, I guess.
Yeah. To wash. I'm sorry. Yeah, that must have been confusing. But like, I go to drink it, and next thing you know, I'm like shitting myself. Like, what the fuck? I literally, in like the span of 3 or 4 months, I developed a milk intolerance. I was so mad because I can't drink normal milk now without like getting sick. It's awful. But like, I guess it's
You can
good.
build it back up though. Like like you can train yourself to like become lactose tolerant again to some extent. Like, but yeah, it's because people usually well, first of all, milk is like, since we have an overproduce of milk gets like pumped into almost any kind of like processed food that you buy, like whether it's like cookies or like literally anything. Like honestly, anything processed, there's probably some form of milk in it. So from young on, since we drink so much milk, we keep that milk tolerance built up. We have those enzymes in our bodies and those, whatever. But yeah, as like you said, like there's people like me too. Like I was not lactose intolerant as a kid. I have no recollection of struggling digesting milk when I was a kid. But ever since I went vegetarian when I was like 15, 16, and I also cut like milk and cheese, like not processed milk or processed cheese, but like just eat like a clump of cheese or like just like a glass of milk or eat my cereal with milk anymore. But ever since I stopped doing that, and then I tried drinking milk again like a few months after, because I forgot the reason why. I had the exact same issue. Like you literally become lactose intolerant if you stop consuming lactose
I would fuck a block of cheese.
No, same.
Okay,
Like
so
cheese is so
anyways.
delicious.
How does that work?
I don't know. You would like.
I
make
mean,
a
there's
little
cheese
hole.
with holes.
Yeah.
True.
See, have you
Swiss-
ever seen Swiss cheese?
The Swiss knew what they were
Those
doing.
holes were made for fucking. Like, if they didn't want
Uh.
people to fuck the holes of Swiss cheese, why they add holes to the Swiss cheese?
I think those happened in the fermentation process.
And the fermentation,
There's two
the
things I have to
fermentation
talk about.
workers, they should have known better.
Okay.
They were the ones that fucking they were the ones that were
Yes,
fucking the
Choco.
holes to make the holes.
Grim,
Choco?
about the allergy thingies. Well, not necessarily allergy.
It's not an allergy. Yeah, it's just your body is not able to digest lactose.
My family was in Italy once, and Mello's like Italy has a lot of different good cheese, and
Right.
Mello ate so many cheese that she like developed a really short-term cheese allergy,
Oh my god.
What
and she had to
the
like go
fuck?
to the hospital in Italy. But she's better now. Like it was literally just short-term.
For those of you at home, Mello is Choco's sister. That's unfortunate. There used to be like,
Well, she's fine now. The
Uh-huh.
only allergy she has now is against dust.
Did anybody else just fart right now?
no.
No, that was just you. I'm so
No.
sorry.
Viewers at home, comment
Also-
down below if you farted right now.
Thank you.
But yeah, Gurm, about your thingy, you can actually build it back up though if it actually bothers you. But I don't know if you can be bothered. Like,
No, I don't want to do it because it hurts. Like the gas I get hurts. It's horrible.
yeah, but like there's these. I don't know if you have them. It's called Yakult. Do you know?
I don't like
What that
Yakult.
is, for example?
Yeah. they're
Oh, but
disgusting.
yeah, but those kind of drinks, like they usually contain like a boost of like lactase enzymes, and if you just drink one like on the daily, you can kind of build it back up. Like
I can't do it. Those are gross because they taste sour. I just drink
but
like
there's
when
like
I
a
want
lot of those. Like, yeah, I don't know.
when I want regular milk,
Like-
I just drink Lactaid now, which doesn't have
I
the
see.
lactose in it, and it just I mean
Like lactose-free
like-
milk. Yeah.
yeah. Sometimes I'm really tempted to just use water as
see.
milk, but it's disgusting,
no.
right? Like it's
Yeah,
gross.
yeah. You can't. Yeah, it's gross.
So
Wait, what
yeah,
do
I
you mean
just
water as milk?
like it put water in my cereal or something. Like I
Oh,
don't
no, I
fucking
could never
know,
do
girl.
that.
Girl.
I just rather eat dry cereal than
Girl.
put water. Like I
Listen.
need some form of milk in my cereal. Like,
I've never done it. I'm not crazy. It's just like the urge, right? Like because I don't want oat
water
milk
in
there.
your cereal.
Oat milk is so foul in cereal. It's like not good.
Try soy
yeah,
milk.
in
Soy
okay,
milk,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think-
okay, Gurm. Oh, sorry. Like, continue.
Sorry. Soy milk I think is the best milk because it has that
Yes.
like creamy nutty taste. Not nutty in the way with like nut, but it's like nutty in the way like cum.
Okay,
Like
no.
it has like the cummy texture that milk
We're
has.
done.
And it coats
Okay.
the sides
Okay.
of glasses and stuff like that too.
Okay.
And
No, but
it's really good for
aside from
frothing,
that,
and
Yeah.
it
Aside
tastes
from
good,
that-
and it doesn't have a weird like yellow tint. Go ahead.
yeah, aside from that, I have to agree with Bob because like since I've been on like anything but cow milk for like 8 years or something now, like I basically developed like what I consider like the best milks for the best use cases, and I would say yes, like any milk, like whether it's like oat milk or like almond milk, like you have to get used to it if you don't ever drink
Yeah.
them. But once you do, I want to say soy milk is the best milk in my opinion for cereal because like you said, like if you put water in your cereal, for example, it's like soy milk is the least watery of the
It's
like
true.
replacement
cummy,
milk.
it's
It's
cummy
kind
as
of like
fuck.
shut the fuck up.
I don't like that.
But yeah, it's like it's more creamy, I guess, and it has the most neutral flavor of them all. So like I wouldn't put oats like, but for example, if you eat a chocolate based cereal, like a very heavy chocolate base, you could try to put hazelnut milk in there, and you get like this hazelnutty, creamy like cereal. But usually I just go like you can never go wrong with soy milk with cereal. But like in coffees, for example, I will do almond milk or oat milk, for example. Like I love oat milks in coffees; like,
Oh.
they're so good. Like
Stealth.
yeah.
Sorry to cut you off. Have you ever had that thing where I don't know if it's with oat milk or almond milk? I think it's with oat milk where you have coffee and it separates and it gets really like bitch, it coagulates.
Yes, but I buy like for my coffees, I buy these like barista versions of like we have like a do you guys have the brand Allpro in America? I don't know if you guys have that. Like Allpro,
Wait.
it's like a brand dedicated for like vegan and mainly vegan like milks and like dairy free stuff. but they have like barista versions of like their milks, which are like made to not like, like start like breaking down, I guess, or like create like the little like, I don't know, what do you call it? Like when it separates
like
from the coffee, right?
curdles.
It curdles, yeah. Like, and those milks, they are specifically designed to not curdle. And when you steam them, they froth more. Like they're like, for example, like, there's like normal almond milk from this brand, which I will post here.
I
And
love
then
this.
there's the almond barista, like, version.
I love this packaging.
Yes, the packaging is really
This is
nice.
like
and
this
it's
is
very, like-
malicious. This would make me purchase on the spot.
Oh yeah. But wait, let me post what I'm trying to.
Have you guys used the Calfia Farms like almond milk and stuff like that?
No.
Yeah, so this is the normal almond, for example, which I will use normally. But when I need the coffee, I'll just use this version, which is their barista version of almond milk, which doesn't curdle and creates beautiful froth when you froth it.
I didn't know you need special milk for coffee, I'm gonna be honest.
No, you don't need special milk, especially if you just use soy milk. But yeah, some replacement milk, they do curdle. Like if you let them sit or not, like mix
You're
or
supposed
stir
to
enough
stir
water
it.
or whatever. Yeah,
But
but
it
like they
gets
can still
really
curdle if you leave them just like sitting there for like a minute or something. Which
That's
the
never
baristas
happened to
versions
me.
they don't. But what kind of milks have you put in your coffee, and what kind
Oat
of coffee you're
milk,
drinking?
almond
there's-
milk.
I see. And what kind of
oat milk-
coffee do you drink? Not
I mean,
instant
I'm
coffee, right?
constantly stirring. No, drip coffee. My brother makes it. I'm constantly stirring because he tells me like, if you don't stir it, the sugar settles at the bottom.
Yeah.
Then yours won't curdle because like it won't have the time to separate.
Bitch, you're leaving your coffee out just as long as your mom. I don't know what to tell you. Like, the call is coming from inside the fucking house.
That's why I don't drink oat milk coffee anymore, because I know that it curdles. That's why I never get it. That's why I never drink oat milk just in general. I don't like oat milk all that much in general because bitch, I'm tasting the wheat and the flour and the oats. Bitch, I'm tasting the dirt and the soil and the ground that they were using to make the oats. I don't like oat milk because it's super watery and it's also yellow. But okay, it's not yellow in the way where you just get like a box of oat milk and you open it up and you pour first without shaking. It's just like, even if I shake it like a bunch and like it all mixes together, bitch, it still has the yellow tint to it. And if I'm drinking through a glass, that looks nasty. I don't want to use oat milk just in general, just because it's
why
like
are you
way too
drinking,
watery for
like,
my consistency and taste.
Milk substitutes like that. That's foul.
I don't know.
Wait,
Same with
Choco, do
almond
you
milk,
have
too.
a lactose intolerance?
Choco, are you lacking toes intolerant?
Shut up. You're so funny. My body can't handle honey.
Right, we know that.
Oh, but like an
Fun
allergy
fact.
or you
Choco's
just-
allergic to honey.
Like, I don't die if I eat honey. I just won't be able to function for the whole day.
Choco,
They
never
die.
get
Oh.
attacked by a wasp near me.
that honey taking you out for like
Sure.
24 hours.
Like Pop's
Yeah.
I
mom.
see. Okay.
Bruh, it's horrible.
Bruh.
It's really bad.
Wait, so you can drink
Bro.
milk?
I can what? Yeah, I can eat milk. I can.
I
Well,
hate you.
the thing is, when I and I have
Real
that with
picture
like
of my
ice
fridge.
cream. Well, I have that with like ice cream, and muesli, the strongest.
So
This could be a real picture of my fridge. It's just all this brand, like actually. Sorry, and Choco, just continue.
continue.
My
What is
throat gets
muesli?
really scratchy, and I have to cough a lot after milk products. But not all of them. Like, I'm fine with cheese. It's literally just milk and ice cream.
Choco,
That's
you have
when
a,
my
you,
throat gets really
you have an
fucked up.
allergy to milk.
What?
If your throat is itching when you're eating something, that's gotta be an allergy.
It's not itchy. It just gets really
Or it's that bug that you ate last week.
coated. Like, it's really not necessarily mucus, but it's like very thick. And I constantly have to like do this. I don't
Like phlegm almost.
know. Kind of, but it's not really.
Mhm.
What are you? Oh, muesli. Yeah, sorry, cereal. Oh,
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck
Germans
is
say
muesli?
But like muesli, like when we like, cause I'm Dutch, right? Like if we also say muesli, but like that's more like a healthy cereal. Like they
This
are
is
like these like
granola.
whole
Yeah.
grains and bran, and like it's more like a
Yeah.
healthy cereal. Like it's not like fucking Cocoa Pops. Like we wouldn't call that muesli. Like
No,
it's
no.
not the same
Yeah,
thing,
same
yeah.
here. When we
Yeah.
say muesli, we mean like
This
healthy
looks
shit.
yeah, we mean
delicious.
this kind of stuff. Yeah, this is
looks
Yeah.
like Overnight.
It's like oats and
Wait,
like other
that looks
dried
like
fruits
chia.
and like.
That looks like chia oats.
Yeah.
It is
this
chia
one-
seeds.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like written right underneath.
Have you guys ever had oh my god, one of my friend's moms, she would make chia seed lemonade. Like that shit looked so foul, but it was so fucking good. Like,
chia
'cause you
seed
know what-
Chia
lemonade?
seed lemonade.
Yeah,
Was
like,
it
you know what-
girthy?
Actually,
You know what happens to chia seed, right?
Mhm.
Like it gets like cummy in a cup. Like I'm so sorry, that's the
thickens
only
up.
way I can describe it. But yeah, like it gets really
Yeah.
thick, but it's so good. Like I don't know why. Like these little
Mhm.
seeds, it like the texture. It feels like you're eating frog eggs almost. Like I imagine it's like if you were drinking frog eggs. This is what I imagine.
they're
it
like,
would be
this is
like.
my caviar.
Yeah, it gets really like not super thick, right? But it does get like globby. I don't know.
Mhm.
It's really fucking good. Like
Girl,
if you've never had it,
I know what you mean.
yeah, like I recommend 100%.
Bitch, that looks like frog water. Like,
Yeah,
look at the last one. The last one.
looks like frog water. This one?
I'm gonna write
Yes.
this down actually.
Bitch,
I
that
have,
looks
this
like a
little
swamp.
note,
That looks like a swamp that
things
the
that I'm
frog
gonna
eggs
do.
were laid in.
and I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
add it. Chia seed lemonade. Do you know what else is on this list? To make my own Sprite with pines. I don't know.
I
Like,
saw
just sounds
that.
so fun.
Stuff. I saw
Yes,
that.
Like I want
the-
to do this. I want to do this. Like
It was that Asian lady. She has like a really soft voice. But yeah, I saw it. She made it with the pine needles. I was like, you're crazy. Hold on, let's see
yeah,
if I
like
can
you just
find it.
ferment it for 3 days and you just have carbonated Sprite for free. Like that's crazy. I wouldn't put that much sugar because like I hate sugary drinks, but I'm still curious what it would taste like.
Is this her? Oh yeah, this is her.
My grandma used to use pine needles to make Sprite. She would wash and dry the pine needles I
This was an ad,
collected,
but it was still
put
good.
them in a flip top bottle. Add as much sugar
Wait, an
as
ad
I
for
wanted.
what?
Lastly, fill
The-
the bottle
this
with water.
game.
Cover the
You'll see the
lid
game.
and leave the bottle
I have
by
me
a
having this
window
game and
for 3
ironically-
days. It has been 3
No.
days.
Oh, she cut that out in this one.
What the bubbles?
I didn't expect so
This
many
was the actual
bubbles.
video.
Wow, Sprite.
Oh my god.
Oh, the cute little hiccup.
Yes. I love
Oh
her
my,
though.
yeah, like I want to make
That's
pine
good.
Sprite. Like this looks so, but like I would be really cautious and like wary of like the pines. So like I would really need to like wash them like really well.
Yeah.
Because like you're fermenting that shit for 3 days. Like I don't want any fucking bacteria or like little.
But that
tiny
might be why
shit
she
on
leaves
there.
it in the sun.
Yeah, maybe. Like
Speaking
Let's
of
Google.
washing, I feel like chia seeds need to be like, for some reason in my brain, chia seeds are like the same kind of like procedure as rice. Like I feel like you would have to. I feel like in some universe, people wash their chia seeds before using them because I feel like there could be so much like shit and ants in that and like bird poop.
Yeah.
Because where
true.
are chia seeds coming from?
I mean, it's a chia seed plant, isn't it? Let's Google.
But I don't know. I feel like I feel like if I was a little more insane, like if I was like 0.5% more insane, I would start like fully like washing my chia seeds in like a really fine mesh sieve.
Yeah, but they like dry process them. I'm pretty sure, Pop.
I know, but I feel like it should have the same treatment as rice. I don't know.
I
Chia seeds are really
guess.
good though. Like they're kind of delicious. Chia seeds and flax seeds and hemp seeds are my top 3 favorite seeds. They fuck, unironically. I love me some chia seeds. Chia seeds, hemp
Yeah.
seeds. Hemp seeds are a new addition though, but chia seeds and flax seeds, so yummy, delicious. I put that in my smoothies. Oh, also oats in smoothies too. Thickens it up like a lot naturally, and also super good. I don't know. I love seeds. I've been asking my mom to get unsweetened, unsalted almonds, cashews, and pistachios for so long, but she just hasn't, which I think is a little sick and twisted.
Oh, okay. See, you do have to. Okay, yeah, but no, yeah, chia seeds and stuff. Like, I feel like they're so I don't want to say like new, but they are new, right?
Mhm.
Like it's like a new health food.
Mhm.
Wasn't that destroying someone's ecosystem though? Because it was like their food and the price went up a bunch.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. And it was like people were like questioning the ethical nature of like using these things.
Oh.
what would it be called? It's like chia seeds, too expensive for locals, I guess.
The price of healthy eating. Oh.
While you look for this, may I interrupt real quick? So I asked my
Mhm.
mom about the milk thing,
Uh-huh.
and I asked, "Do you remember when you cleaned the kitchen floor with milk?" Question mark. And she thought I said when.
When?
Yeah, like she thought I was asking the date, and she gave me a date. She was like December 2019, 3 years. Last
But she had that unlocked. She had that in her notes.
Yeah, why
app.
did she have
She
that
was
on
doing a
it?
me tease. Like,
Wait, did she
So
tell
she
you why
said that
though?
it was just dirt.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't mold or anything. It was literally just dirt, and she just spilled some milk, and when she cleaned it off, it became lighter / clearer. So she was like, "Let me do it again."
I'm gonna do a fit check.
And then
Oh.
she asked why I needed this info. I told her about you guys, and she was like, "No, now your friends will think our kitchen is filthy."
And we have the
She's cute. I love her.
Christmas pajamas.
yes, really yummy kind of pajamas.
Yes.
These are
Hold
really
on.
cute. They're extremely warm and very soft, which is a little scary
Wait.
because I feel like they could be made out of like some sort of like animal skin or something. Yes, Choco!
Yes.
You got it. Yours are a little like smaller in like boxes, but no.
Yeah.
And then this, my absolute favorite. Like hoodie with like zipper and then collar. Like I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Pop,
And
isn't that
super
just a pullover?
Yeah, and it's super oversized too. So it's like really baggy, which I like.
No, Pop, you took clothes from a fat person. You're sick.
Wait, I need to pee really bad. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Fine. So it's just you and me, Girm.
Hi, Choco.
Okay, I guess I'll
Hi,
just go fuck
Steph.
myself.
Stealth is back.
Well,
Hi,
you were
Steph.
muted.
It's true. I was
Wait,
muted.
what did you go do?
No, I didn't go do something. It's just someone barged into my room, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's fun."
No,
I was like,
not
"What
the
happened to
barging
nothing?"
into the room. People don't do that anymore. It's 2022.
Yeah.
Ever since COVID, because you might have been dead. You don't know.
No, they were like, "Well, I'm not gonna knock because they might be dead."
Exactly.
When I start locking my room, actually, then what?
True. Okay, wait. We were supposed to talk about games again, but we didn't. We're at the hour mark. It's basically over.
Yeah.
Well,
But food was fun, kinda. Pop talked
Yeah,
a lot
kinda
about his
was.
mom's infection.
it's true. It
That was
wasn't
strange.
like it was food themed, but I still like we didn't really talk about food, if that makes sense. But it was, the theme was there, I guess.
I mean, I'm curious as to why you're defending Italian food so adamantly.
It's not that I'm really defending it. It's like it is one of the most popular and like well loved like cuisines out there. And I'm not saying that I'm particularly fond of it. I'm just saying it probably has a reason it is. So I don't think it's like a shitty cuisine. Like looking more from like an objective perspective, I guess. But like if you just don't like it, you don't like it. That's fine. I get it. But like it has a wide variety of like I don't know options and things you can do with it. And like I don't know like.
No, I hate
You
it.
can make extremely simple dishes. You can make complex Italian dishes. Like you can mix with different cuisines really well because they have a lot of overlapping. Like I don't know. Like I just think it's a very versatile and like easy, but at the same time like can be complex if
I
you want it
went
to
on a
be
date.
cuisine. Like I don't know.
Hey y'all.
Hey.
Hey yo.
I just remember that. I went on a date. It was really fun. It was on Wednesday, and I shared my location with Ben.
Our friend.
Yes. Yeah.
Can you
I
talk
shared my
about
location.
what happened on the
Taco
date?
Bell.
No, can you talk about what happened on the date?
Say again for him.
Can you talk about what happened on the date?
We went to. Well, he picked me up first from my house, and then we drove into a nearest like parking spot because to figure out like where we were gonna go,
Uh-huh.
and we talked, and he's extremely normcore. in the way that, like, I say this a lot and I use this to describe a lot of people's humor, but he, like, if you were to download Instagram, go to the explore page and scroll through a couple of the reels and genuinely actually like burst out laughing at it, that's his type of humor, which is terrifying to me and like extremely scary. But
I get it.
but we went into a parking lot and we talked, and he was very like, he's so like, oh, gives me a fucking headache every single time this happens. But I hate when people don't make eye contact with you when you're speaking, especially if it's one-on-one. Like, I make a bunch of eye contact with people, like a bunch in conversation, like all the time. And sometimes it can come off as like, oh, like, why are you staring at
Weird,
me? Like you're looking into my soul. But I never mean it like that. I always mean it like in a way like, oh, like I'm engaged in the conversation. Like I want to have full force eye contact with you so I can understand what you're saying and so I can see how like you like react to the stuff that you're saying. Like a normal conversation.
That. Yeah.
He is so bad at eye contact in every way, shape, and or form. Like really, really, really bad. But I think he might just be like nervous because he was making more eye contact. Like the more the date went on and like the more he got comfortable with me, which is understandable. But he's also like just kind of like shit at it. But
funny thing that you say about eye contact, because like I like maybe he was shy or like he just was like, you know, whatever, because it's like a date. But like I do that on purpose. Like I don't make eye contact with people on purpose because I feel like I look into people's eyes, but I will not let them look into mine, if that makes sense. Because I feel like you can tell so much about like when you're engaging with a person and you're talking with them. I feel like you can tell so much about what they're saying, like deeper than what they're actually saying to you. If you look into their eyes, like what intention, what feeling, what emotion, like you can really read a person through their eyes. And I don't like people doing that to me because I like reading people, but I don't like when people read me, I guess. Not that I don't like it, it's just like I think people are shit at it anyway, so like I don't bother. Like I don't bother like
you don't like being read to film.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can try, but like, you know. But yeah, so like I do that on purpose. Like I don't make eye contact on purpose with people. Like I'll always I will basically look at their forehead or like at their hair, or like I'll not look at their eyes or something. Like I don't know. It's weird. But I do it on purpose. But yeah, I don't know. Like I guess maybe he was just like nervous or something or whatever. But I get that it's frustrating. But when I do have a conversation with someone like that I care about, usually like I'll make eye contact because like I'm fine with this person just like making eye contact with me or something. But yeah, I just thought it was funny that you said that because I don't know, I guess I'm the person that you find frustrating.
It's not that like I was like super frustrated, but I was like, I don't know, like bitch, if you're meeting up with someone for the first time for the intention of a date,
of getting to know each other, that makes sense to make eye contact. Yeah.
And we were sitting in his car too, like music on super, super low, and there was no distractions anywhere. Bitch, we were sitting in front of a building, a blank wall of a parking lot. Like, at least look the other direction of the person that you're talking to. I don't know.
Isn't that just some people though? Like they can't.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's just some people that don't like. I try to, like, I'm like you, Pop. I like to look at people when they're talking to me. But if I notice the other person's like uncomfortable when I'm like, right, like making eye contact, I'll purposefully not make eye contact with them. Like I'll try to fidget. And it's because I don't want them to think like I don't want them to get self-conscious about it, right? And I don't want to make it weird for them, right? That every time they look over, I'm probably gonna be looking at them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But after we talked in the parking lot for like 30 minutes, we went to the mall, where things picked up. It was actually super, super fun. And we went to like a bunch of different places. And you know, like, you know, those people in the mall. Like, okay. Think of a mall setting right now. Say it's a bird's eye view of a blueprint of a mall.
Right.
You see a bunch of stores, like in a general mall, you see a bunch of stores, like big ass hallway, bunch of stores on the right and the left. It's filled to the brim of stores. In the middle, like there's walking spaces kind of like between the stores and between the very middle part. In the very middle part of the store, in the very middle part of like a hallway section of a mall, there's usually like booths of people of like, say like a restaurant or like a mini like pop-up restaurant or whatever. Like in the middle, or just like random stuff. And there was like, I don't know how to explain this. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Oh, well, okay. Well,
Nobody
there's
else
like
answering. Thank you guys.
I stopped
But-
listening like 10 minutes ago. I'm just on Twitter.
Well, okay. There's in the middle of malls, in the hallways of malls,
Oh, the
in the
pop-up
middle.
kiosks.
Yes, like the pop-up stores and like the
Right.
pop-up things where it's
Right.
not like an actual store that you can go
Yeah, it's
into,
a
but it's a little
stand,
like
yeah.
it's a stand. Thank you. There was one little stand that had like 3 guys like standing in it, and they were wearing the same outfit, and they were working for the same like company or whatever, and it was a phone company. And and
Oh my god, I remember this. Like the bread with the sprinkles on top. Oh man, I remember that.
oh, what is
Wait.
that?
Stealth.
Hmm?
Do you eat fries with mayo or ketchup?
Both actually. Like I do mayo and ketchup and then onions.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah, like Choco's like, well, I can't argue with that.
I made him I made him force I forced him to talk to one of the like workers, because one of the workers came up to us because we were kind of just like walking, and it was like a little like dull in the conversation, and a worker came up to us and like started talking to us, and he was advertising for like a phone company, phone bill or whatever, and he was like, oh, so how old are you guys? And I was like, I'm 17, he's 19, and the guy was like, oh yeah, we only like sell this like for people 18 and over, so
18
sorry.
over.
So I kind of just like literally was standing man emoji while he was talking to my date, and he was like, he got so much social anxiety, he was like fidgeting, he was like kind of sweating a little bit, and I was like, okay, we've got to go because it's kind of like we have like curfew or whatever, blah 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 blah. And the guy was like, oh, okay, no, it's fine, like just like take my number and after do this and this and this, and after he was like, thank you, after we talked about it afterwards, and I made fun of him for it because he got really like anxious, and he was like, whenever situations like that happen, my social anxiety like ranks up to 10, and I was like,
Like,
yeah,
your
bitch, I
dates,
could tell.
right? Oh, okay. I'm curious. Like, why did you do that?
I did okay.
What
I
was
didn't
the
do it on.
goal?
I didn't do it on purpose. They just started talking to us, and as soon as the guy found out I wasn't 18, he was talking to the other. He was talking to my dates, and bitch, when you're in a conversation like that, if you're not the one that's speaking directly to that person, it's hard to be like, hey, we've got to go. Because I was like thinking that entire time as my date was talking to him, I was like thinking in my brain of the ways I would get out of that situation in his perspective. Like he could have just said like, oh, like I'm not interested at the moment, but like I'll let you know if I am, or stuff like that. But he kind of was literally like standing man emoji, and I was like, I don't know how to help because they're like, this bitch is talking so much, and he's kind of literally standing man emoji
Okay.
and doesn't know how to get out of the conversation.
See, I think the older you get, the less of that you're like willing to
care about.
Yeah. You're just like, I'm gonna go ahead and leave now. Like, I don't need to give you a reason for it. I'm just gonna walk away. Goodbye.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
I
look,
was like,
it's even
Yeah.
with people like that. They ask you something. I'm like no, like I'm just like no, sorry,
no,
and I
thank
just
you.
keep walking. Like, oh, it's
Yeah.
not that serious. Like,
mhm.
like, but yeah, it's I get it. Like, especially,
But
yeah.
Pop, you missed the part, or maybe it hasn't happened yet. Pop basically live tweeted his date, and he said he was singing Pentatonics.
Oh,
Christmas Carol.
sorry. We missed a really important part.
That's what I wanted to hear.
We-
That's what I wanted to talk about.
We missed a really important part. Bitch, literally on the way to the fucking mall, he was.
Oh Lord.
He's really festive.
Right.
He's really festive in the way where he loves Christmas. Like he
Right.
loves Christmas. He goes all out for Christmas, but he hates every other holiday because he's like, oh, like Valentine's Day, that's boring. Easter, that's boring. Halloween, apparently that's boring to him.
Damn.
But he is super
When
festive
he-
for
when he
Christmas.
listens to this podcast, and he's
It's
like,
true.
"Yes, I'm killing myself."
The quad gotta do it.
He's really festive for Christmas, and he literally, like, I checked his phone too because I was like, oh, like, I want to see the apps on your phone. Bitch, Christmas wallpaper after Christmas wallpaper. You know how iOS apps, you know how iOS 11 or iOS 12 came out and all like teenagers and everybody everywhere was using like the widgets to change how
to
they're like,
customize their
The
screen.
icons, yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
to change how their icons work and stuff like that. He did that for every single fucking app on his phone.
Wait,
to
that's-
Christmas
Oh.
themed. I was like, you're doing a little too much. You need some sort
what-
of like psychiatric help.
What was the appeal of going on this date? I'm curious. Just for the story?
No, to like, I don't know, to have fun, to have a key, to giggle, to laugh.
I mean, to me, that's just the story. Like, did you genuinely like this person or no?
Yeah. I think he's attractive, and he thinks I'm attractive too. And
Okay, but like, it's really hard to tell the way you're talking about it. I don't know, girl.
but
Like, he's kind of a fucking flop when he talks to people. And his obsession with Christmas is borderline insane.
Fuck is that?
Like, are these good things or these bad things? I'm looking at like Georgian food, and what is this? It's called kinkali.
Khinkali.
uh-huh.
But yeah, that's very
That shit is
interesting.
so good, but I've never seen black ones.
I just put squid ink in it.
To finish up my date story,
Oh god.
we were at the mall. It was fun. We went to Dollarama. He got A&W. We went back to his car. We had a key. We laughed. We giggled. We had a few inside jokes. He's really fun to talk to, but he's really fun to talk to if I start the jokes. And if I start the conversation, he is not able to start.
I mean, I don't
A
know, girl.
good-
It just sounds like he's reflecting off of you.
Kinda, but I don't
all
know.
I'm saying, Pop, is that it gets really exhausting when you're the person that's being the one that's bringing the energy every single
Doing
time.
all the work, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's all I'm gonna say. Like, that's why it
Mhm.
sounds kind of like a nightmare to me. I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if we're seeing each other again, but it was really fun and I enjoyed myself. And even though it's fun to make fun of him, and I make fun of him to his face, but he knows I'm joking, and I make it very obvious that I'm joking, we banter. We had a good like amount of banter, and it was fun, and I enjoyed it. And yeah,
Well, hopefully.
but he did play Christmas pentatonics music on the way to the mall. I've never had the temptation to kill myself up until that moment.
Jesus.
Well, that was Pop's media of the week as well. It's
Yeah.
Christmas. It's Christmas. We don't have to do
Christmas
media of the week.
pentatonics music.
Yeah, we don't have to do that this week because Choco has to get to bed.
Wait,
Or
I
they're
do
gonna
have
kill
media
themselves.
of the week. I do have something.
Okay, show us.
So, I was staying on the topic of food. There's this one YouTube channel I've been watching for I think a couple of years now. I don't know how old this is. Since 2017. Yeah, I think I started shortly before the COVID thing hit. I love their videos. It's literally just a home cafe. And honestly, just wait, I'll show you the most
Oh,
popular
this
one.
reminds
Just
me of this one channel. Wait.
It's just Hansen.
it's so relaxing. It's literally,
Yes.
and they have so many different glasses, and they're so aesthetically
Yeah.
pleasing.
So
I
it's
just-
like a
sometimes
bunch of,
I
it's,
just love-
it's food, right? Like it's
Yeah.
It's
edible
it's
food,
drinks.
right?
It's basically drinks.
Drinks,
love
okay.
turning
Drinks
my
with
brain off
really
and just-
nice, fancy, like
Yeah.
edible stuff in it. I see.
Chocolate that
But
reminds
it
me
looks
of-
really aesthetically pleasing, very
Yes.
glassy,
Yeah.
very pastel-y. I see.
I love this. Chocolate that looks like This
It looks
literally
so
activates
good.
like Viking brain mode in my brain.
Yeah, I used to be obsessed with these kind of YouTube channels. And then I grew up Choco.
And then I grew up. Well,
Listen, girl.
Oh well. Yeah,
I just-
Choco, I love this show.
I'm watching these and I'm like, where the fuck did she get those glasses from? I need those.
Yeah.
Choco,
I'm pretty sure
I
you can get a
guarantee
bunch of
you
those off like Etsy and stuff like that.
this is not a she
Yeah.
her.
Looks so good.
Mhm.
I need to buy
Right.
those ice cube
Circle thingies.
molds.
Yeah.
Forms.
Mhm.
My brother has square ones. They're funny.
Like, that's so pretty. That's cum-alicious. Bitch, that's cum-tastic.
Yeah, but
Oh.
then when you have to drink it, how do you stir it? Come on.
My words of the week is squirtalicious, cum-alicious, cum-tastic, squirt-tastic.
Oh
And
yeah.
this all gets cut out.
Sorry, Bob, that I'm interrupting your
No, it's
very
okay.
important speech. That gingerbread house thingy. I was thinking of making that for the Spore art contest thing. I was thinking of making a gingerbread house. But
Oh, do
I know
it.
myself, I'm lazy, so I'll probably not do that.
You can just draw it, can't you?
My word of the week is Italian food.
Well, Stealth, fuck. How about
Italian
that?
food.
Because you're very well versed in Italian food.
Grim's like,
My
and
word of the
fuck
week.
Stealth.
Literally.
My word of the week is milk and kitchen.
Choco.
Okay.
Cleaning the kitchen with milk.
Horrifying. Every single time you bring that up, you're bringing up a PTSD. I hope you know that. Our PTSD.
Ah! Okay.
Okay, are we done?
Are we, Choco?
Choco's
You're
like,
the one
let's
who-
get this shit over.
That's-
Literally, Choco. Oh my
Listen.
god.
Sorry,
Okay.
I want to do my Genshin stuff before I go
You're
to
not.
bed.
You're not fucking serious, Choco. No, so, can we
Are
just
you
say that
serious?
the other day, Choco was like, "I'm going to sleep," and then at like 4 a.m. their time,
No.
I see them on TFT,
Oh,
Teamfight
yeah.
Tactics, League of Legends.
I couldn't sleep,
And
so I
Choco's
played
like,
one
I looked
round.
to play one game. Yeah,
I swear
right.
to God, it was one round.
Okay, well, everybody, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for learning about food with us and learning that Stealth just likes red sauce all over his food.
Mhm.
Next week, we are gonna really do games. We've been
Mhm.
waiting for this for 2
Let's
weeks now.
talk
Yes, we're gonna do
games.
games. We're gonna fuck
We're-
games.
Okay, well,
Okay.
goodbye.
Thank you, Paul.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
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 Everybody do the obnoxious celebrity wave.
Ah!
Okay.